Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stick around for a while. Well, I unhooked the 4430 from the rakes. We hooked it up to the grinder 800 recutter gale blower. We got a little start yesterday. What you're seeing here is some corn that Mark's chopping out here with the head all the way up. I'll show you that in a little bit. So we're using 3 chopper wagons, a combine S670, a grain cart, and a 7830, and our Peterbilt semi. So fill the semi, come in here, back in, dump it in. That shelled corn, there's a lot of moisture in it. Dad's got the combine set, so it's putting some cob in there. And in between loads, I'm putting in a chopper wagon with the head all the way up. A lot of grain in that, and that helps give the unloader some stability while it's up there, so it's not just raw corn. You know, we've had problems with these Vandale unloaders. They're older, so this is how we buffer it. This here blower, I looked it up, 1968 when it came out. So we're using a blower from, we'll say 70. That's 50 years old, and we're still doing it. But you'll see, there's the way we fill this, probably be done in 2 days. I don't think you can get more efficient the way we're doing it. Combine, semi, chopper wagon, before you know it, this thing's full. So they're getting revved up. Let's go. PTO. Get a little throttle. What you got to do is, see the PTO's on this truck, you got to push this lever down while hitting the throttle. to bust that corn up. Gotta go back up again. Switch, throttle. Oh, nail it. A lot of weight, guys. A lot of weight. Still almost needs to go up. Flipping over backwards or sideways, so gotta know what you're doing when you're running semis and stuff like this. Still here, haven't had time to get rid of it. Yeah, we'll get this full and they're gonna put the last roof on this silo. Here's the back side of this grinder blower. A lot going on here. It gets conveyed into a big cutter head, like that's on the chopper, but a miniature cutter head with knives all the way across it. And it's chopping it, conveying it into that blower. The blower goes up with it. Look at that, man. See how mushed up it is and dusty it looks even before it hits the blower. That combine's doing an excellent job of mushing that up. If you're selling grain, if you're a grain farmer, that's not what you want. But if you're feeding cows, that'll work. Chopped up, a lot of corn in that, and a lot of moisture still. Like I said, this is the last field we planted, and it's still green, but this is a little easier on me. I get to sit back, I set that wagon real slow, and then I sit and watch it. A lot less intense than a semi-load that you have to keep picking up with heavy corn. Then I get to sit back in here. I wanted to show you, look at my lunch. That's leftover baked spaghetti and meatball. I brought a plastic fork. I'm gonna be digging into that. I brought some bread. I got some water and just a little bit of coffee in a to-go cup for later if I need it. I like coffee. Nice part about these wagons and the way I'm doing it is all that going through that recutter still. By the time I get one in there, they have a semi coming back, so it's just a good we're moving one after another because that corn's pretty good over there. He goes down and back and he's dumping. Another thing I can do when I'm running these wagons, like I said, it's slowing down a little bit. I turn the feeder on, run these cows some feed if they need it. Coming through nice and easy. And there's a new corn silo I'm running with some hay. And I'm still trickling off that wagon because there's green corn out there. I'm gonna use it until the corn's gone. That way we're saving on these silos. But yeah, the cows, let me get these. Overcast day like you wouldn't believe, but you guys notice anything different? Remember these walls I was talking about getting power washed? They did. Lonnie just finished up. It was 70 some degrees. He got the doors and I said, you better get that washing done. And he was in here and he worked his way all the way down. And this was terrible. First time ever since it's been built, probably 12 years. Been built, maybe longer. I don't remember. We were here. I could probably figure it out if I really look back. But we're up here feeding these cows. Filling that last silo, feeling good about it. The cows love this weather, so you're having to feed them extra because this is just like laying on a beach weather to them. You talking 40 degrees, 30, 40 degrees, they're in heaven. That's like 75 and sunny to us. so far. First start this load, you got to get it up there. from the city. He ended up owning it up here, but he had a nursery down there. And we bought the property, and then the truck, he said, I got a semi you might want. It's been sitting for years. We had some bugs to work out with that. It's got a cat motor, and it got it going. Well, this big Freightliner box is stainless. He holds mulch. You know, mulch would be a son of a pup to get out of the truck. That's why it's stainless. So makes it real. As soon as we seen that, we knew that we had something to get that wet corn out of it. They're not made to haul wet corn. That's dry corn, and soybeans fly out of there. But when it's got moisture to it, you get sticky. Put the throttle on. There we go. She's empty. We'll pull it up out of the way. They'll come and get it. We'll pull in another wagon. Turn the brakes off. Oh. Whoops. Don't drive these much, a little bit. Big rigger. Away we go. A lot of guys ask how big are the silos. They're 20-foot diameter, all of them. All 20 by 60s or 20 by 70s. That last one's a 20 by 75. It's a little taller, 2 blocks taller for the high moisture grain. Morning, guys. Next day, I unhooked this blower tractor, fueling up. I'm gonna put a little motor oil in it, about a quart and a quart of hydraulic fluid. Let's take a look at this blower while she's unhooked and not running. They got the semi fired up, fired the combine up. Had a good first day. Hopefully fill it. I just went up that silo. I didn't film it, and this silo is a little bit bigger. And usually, to fill these silos, that tractor at 4430 burns probably about almost a full tank of fuel. It's down to about a quarter. Well, this one, it's even below a quarter after a day. But you're instead of just blowing it up there like them other blowers, you're grinding it through here. This is the cutter head. See them knives? Got them shined right up. And then it gets augered, or it gets conveyed to this auger, and then the auger then runs it to the paddle and the blowers, and it shoots it right up there. So doing a lot more than just a blower. So that's why it's taking more fuel. Plus this is 5 feet taller. Just got to take that into account. But like I said, I just went up it. It's probably 3/4 full. Put a huge day in yesterday, and we're gonna try to fill it today. So I'm just gonna get a little bit this morning and have a good day. Let's go. Yeah, she must burn a little oil running her wide open like that. quart of hydraulic fluid. Want this as straight as possible with PTO, heavy PTO. All right, she's locked on. Now back up so there's no play in this. Won't jump. Thanks for sticking around in the video. Special guest, Big Grant's in the house. A lot went on today. Long day. I'm just getting home in time to put him, want to stand up? Get him ready for bed, and no haircut yet. But yeah, that worked out good. Everything went pretty good. After we get this thing full and we're close to doing that, we're going to start on soybeans. So all the feed's going to be put up. I'll show you feeding on each of the silos, but start on them soybeans while the sun's shining, and hopefully we can get done. We'll take off all the soybeans we got, close to 500 acres, get them off while it's hopefully dry. You need the sun. You need the sun beaming to dry them pods out for them to thrash, so for it to work. Uh-oh, Bubba. What's wrong? What, dude? Get done with the soybeans, finish the rest of the corn. We've got quite a bit of corn, grain corn, that we'll be selling out here. You want that, bud? Bye-bye. Yeah, he's about ready for bed, I guess. What can I say? He goes to bed at 6, sleeps till 6. Well, 5 a.m. this morning, but he's an early riser, so. Anyways, we're doing good. Camel hat's out, 22% off on Farm Focus right now until the 15th. Use the code HARVEST22 when you're checking out. And then here's the new farm hat. A lot of guys asked about this hat. They were wanting, and this is for them to get all my brothers one. This is the new farm hat. It's got the Siegler Dairy Farm on the side, established in 52. So that's the new hat. Big Grant, what do you think? What do you think, bub? Huh? He's up running like crazy. He runs around the house. He's at full momentum around the curve, around the couch, and he's like he can't even slow himself down. But he's not saying a whole lot. He say, "Mama, Dada." He says all that, but not. He gets shy. Mama, Dada. Come on, bud. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Take care. God bless. See you in the next video.